job interview a couple of years ago, and the lady said to me, she said, you didn't sound black over the phone. I said, then I might be in the wrong place because you didn't either. What is it with my voice? I went on a blind date with a dude, and he was like, oh, you're so articulate. You speak so well. I said, you heard me in the trunk? With the duct tape over my mouth. I said, what did I say? I'm from Detroit, everybody. Feel the love. If you don't know, Detroit has just recently gone through a bankruptcy because we're broke. Newsflash, people. Me and everybody in the city of Detroit is broke. How come we couldn't get in on the bankruptcy too, okay? I mean, really, you threw so much stuff into the bankruptcy. Did you ever think about adding Experian, Equifax, maybe TRW? I need to get my credit straight too, okay? I mean, and how dare Detroit even say it's the car capital of the world anymore? People, it's like 2 cars left, okay? That's because everybody who bought a car drove it out of Detroit. The people that own the 2 cars, they flew, okay? We got so many abandoned houses and empty buildings in Detroit. Oh my God. I mean, the busiest part of the city is where my brother lives, and that's because he's in jail. I went up in there, it was paparazzi and everything. His cellmate was the ex-mayor of Detroit. Ladies, you need a boyfriend? I know where to go. And you know, Detroit is broke. I mean, really, we can't even afford to dot the I or cross the T when we spell Detroit, okay? 99-cent stores have renamed themselves, we'll take whatever you got stores. You know it's bad when drug dealers want to go to pharmacy school, okay? But Detroit was good when I grew up. It really was. I mean, there were people everywhere, like hookers and winos and crazy people and crackheads and junkies and derelicts and meth users and degenerates. And that was just in my house, okay? You know, I had a good childhood, though. I did. My parents were good to me. They were married to each other. 7 kids. We all went to Catholic school. And even though my father was an alcoholic, let me put it to you this way. Had he been a cop, people, we could have been Irish, okay? I know a lot of people don't like to give their kids sugar anymore because they say it's bad for them. Well, okay, it is, but sugar and Kool-Aid was a prerequisite staple when I grew up, okay? It was a food group. I mean, grape was in the afternoon, orange was in the morning, and what color was at night? Red. You know why? That's because Kool-Aid got you out of the house and it kept you out of the house, okay? I'd be on such a sugar rush, people. I knew all my neighbors in a 360-degree radius. I knew so many neighbors, I even knew where the pedophiles lived because they offered me Kool-Aid, okay? I like to read, but I'm not going to read that book, 50 Shades of Grey. Because it's all about kinky sex and bondage. Number one, if it's about getting beat up, let me tell you, if it's about getting beat up, how come it isn't called 50 Shades of Being Black and Blue? And personally, I don't need a man to pull my hair and to spank me with a paddle because I went to Catholic school. Yeah, the same author though. The author is really prolific because she wrote a book called 50 Shades Darker. You know I'm reading that. Because if it's even a fictional person 50 shades darker than me. Hey. Hey. my God. I read that Janet Jackson married a billionaire and converted to Islam. Right, which, I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. Because people, if a billionaire wants to marry me, I don't think I'm gonna need religion, okay? I mean, really, if I'm gonna convert to anything, it'll be from Ford to a Bentley, okay? I might go from counting the metric system to real dollars, And the last place I'm gonna drive will be in Detroit, all right? Really, because Detroit's so bad, I'm thinking of moving to Cleveland, all right? Being a Catholic, I was a little upset when the Pope gave up the papacy. I was upset because he said he was tired. The Pope was tired. Excuse me, Pope. You got a job for life in the middle of a recession where other people can't get a job. But you're gonna quit. Okay. I was tired of old white guys being the Pope, okay? Pope John, Pope Paul, Pope John, Paul, Ringo, George, give me a break. I'm thinking we got Barack Obama. How about a little Snoop Popey Pope? Right? And how come nobody ever even considered to have a woman be a pope? I mean, it would have been great, because women, we wouldn't have had anything to do with your kids. Why? We all know women don't like other women's kids. My ex-husband's from Detroit, you guys, he really is. But we broke up because we didn't have anything in common, okay? He was Catholic, I was Catholic. He hated his mama, I hated his mama too. But for real, I am the only black woman I know who married a white man with worse credit than her, all right? You guys have been great. Enjoy yourself. I'm Ina Romero.